to briefly ask you a question. आप अफ्रीका से आए ना, but you are born in India, right?
No, I was born in Africa.
Africa, अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा
Yes.
अच्छा अच्छा.
So
So
I
you,
have gone through 5 continents throughout my
God
life.
bless you. Okay.
Started from Africa,
Uh-huh.
and they went to school there, and then for college I went to India,
अच्छा.
and I passed by civil engineering
Okay.
from Pune Engineering College,
जी जी
and after working a little bit in India, Bombay, then I got a job in Saudi Arabia.
जी.
So I was there for 3.5 years in Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
So I learned that culture, Indian culture. And then from Saudi Arabia, I came over to United States.
Okay.
So my life is divided into 3, 4 continents,
Okay.
and I've learned a lot of culture from different people. Actually, talking about discrimination, I guess discrimination both ways. I have discriminated people, they've discriminated me. So people talk both ways. In Africa, we used to discriminate African people.
जी 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 जी. All right. Now, as far as I want to ask a question, which part of Saudi Arabia you worked in?
I was there was a town called Jeddah.
Jeddah, main port city.
Yeah.
Port city, right? It's a port
Jeddah,
town.
right.
You had any
That was our
problem
office
there?
there. That was our main office, and Kamish Pushat, which is a very close to the border of
Yemen.
this new.
Yemen, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Yemeni
they
port.
were very a big military cantonment there.
Acha, that's interesting.
So
That's
that
interesting.
was designed by American Corps of Engineers,
Okay, okay.
and there were 4 or 5 different companies like German, French, and
I
American
see.
companies.
That's
you know,
it.
working
But
on
as
that
you
one.
were growing up in Africa, that's which Africa? East Africa, you said? Which country?
Yeah,
in Africa?
Uganda.
Uganda. Uganda.
I was born in Uganda. Yeah, that's right.
But when you're growing up in Africa, Kanti Bhai, but you had any particular anti-Desi feeling, or people were discriminating against Indians or anything like that you went through? Any experience you had?
No, the thing is that Africa was such, everybody lived in a group, like Indians live at one places,
Acha.
African places. But there was no cross marriage or cross
I see.
culture. But we used to work together. We learned the language.
Okay,
because we had
okay.
to deal with it.
Okay, all
At
right.
the
Okay.
same time, in the evening, everybody just went their own ways.
I see. I see.
So if you go
Interaction.
where you live, most of the people who live around you are all from India.
But your parents moved with you to different parts as you were going, or they stayed back in Africa itself?
No, it was the same part they lived. We had a small town. We had a company of 4 or 5 Indian people who were running the whole shops in that town.
Acha, acha.
And
So
my
the
father was
parents,
one of those.
the parents are still there. I mean, in Africa.
No, they left before Idi Amin came in.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Where
So,
did they go?
but after they got independent, business was going down a little
So
bit.
where did they go to?
They came to India.
India.
We had a house in Bombay.
Okay, okay, okay.
So they were in India. And then after I came to America, I brought them here. So they passed away here. both
Oh,
of them.
that's okay, American. Dosto, we are talking to Kanti Bhai Patel from California. His experience as a child in Africa, then schooling in India, then moved to Saudi Arabia, then moved to United States. Pretty long journey, sir. All right. So when did you pick up interest in music?
I just built my character. I don't know. I have no fear of doing anything because that's the way I'm built. I say I've
Acha.
lived alone for most of the time without parents because my parents were in Africa
Acha.
and I was in India by myself.
On your own.
In America for most of myself. So
Acha.
I had to deal with all the difficulties and solve the
Okay.
problems myself.
Very nice, very nice.
That built character for me.
You're a characteristic person, right? That's you can call it.
Oh, thank you very much.
All right. And how did you pick up interest in music? You're an African music, Indian music. Then you came to India, picked up Indian music. Went to Saudi Arabia, picked up Arabic music. Came to US, you picked up English music. How it worked out for you?
In Africa, we used to have at that time only communicate with radio.
Acha.
Yeah, only radio.
Desi.
So
Desi
we didn't have
music.
a local station, but we used to get movies from there. And the first movie I remember was Awara.
Oh.
And Awara song's very famous at that time.
Acha.
So that we used to sing in the restaurant. There will be we go in the restaurant. There's a system, always playing the music. So
Oh yeah, in
we
Africa.
have, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you also speak African language? You grew up in Uganda. Ugandan language has their own national language.
Yes, I used to speak. As a matter of fact, what happened after I came to America, then my kids were born here.
Okay.
So they wanted to visit the place I was born.
That's
So
interesting.
we went, visited there, the
Uh-huh.
place I was born,
Uh-huh.
and we were just walking in the street. This is after 40 years.
Wow.
Yeah, and we were just walking, and they recognized me.
Oh
First,
my
they
God.
called my elder brother's name.
Gee.
I said, "No, I'm Kanti." Oh, Kanti! And they started introducing themselves. I was surprised. We started crying because after 40 years, who remembers?
That's true.
Yeah.
Very good memory.
These are people still remember me. And what happened after we talked to about, then we went inside the houses we used to have are owned by them now. So we want to go and see the house inside.
These are African people.
Yeah, African people.
That's
So
interesting.
we went
Very
inside the
very
house,
nice. Good, good.
and
good.
there, while we were looking at the house, a small boy comes running with something wrapped in the paper.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
and he comes to me and opens the paper, and there I see my photo.
No
I had
kidding.
sent a photo to my father. I sent photo to my father, and he had kept that photo to him for a long time.
G.
And
I
he
see.
says, and this was a photo taken in Bombay when I was joined. I was in what they call of college military training.
Okay. Now,
Yeah.
आपका म्यूजिक का इंटरेस्ट बचपन से आया आपको गाने का शौक
I
जो है
think so. My mother was a bhajan singer,
अच्छा
and we picked a lot of tunes and stuff that used to sing bhajans and stuff like that with her.
I see you picked up from her when
Yeah.
when she was carrying
And that
you
was
she
a-
was singing bhajans, right?
Yeah, every morning she would do puja and sing some bhajans. So,
Okay. Alright,
and movies too, yeah.
Okay. Dosto, we have heard of Kanti Bhai's experiences as he was moving from place to place different way.